Awesome.
Nothing is going through to LinkedIn today. Every day, it's a fucking problem.
I know, Tom. So
Every fucking day.
Sorry. I just put myself right out of focus here. Sorry. Everything stop.
The fuck is going on?
I don't know, Tom. I can't be trusted.
Okay, let's see if this works. Hello.
Hello.
The swamp. So how many more you got to go?
Right now I have 3, but also I don't know if other ones have moved over.
Gotcha. Thank you. You can see and hear us. Okay, let's see. Why isn't anything moving to LinkedIn? Why? What is the
Want the DC? That's what I thought. Yeah. Jim Frisk is in. It's humid, Tom.
No, it's not that it's humid.
Oh, it's also. I mean, it's also. Well, it is. Maryland typically is humid, but also the swamp itself. You know, all the people Trump was going to get rid of would be my assumption.
Yes. Okay. Magnolia, happy birthday.
Is she in here? Oh, yeah. Hey, kiddo.
Got to move closer so we can take you out to dinner on your birthday.
Oh, we can't afford to take her out for dinner. That kid likes expensive shit, man. They're fixing the pool, yeah. Oh, that's not what I want.
Oh, do that.
No, I don't have a cold. I have a, it's cold in here. So my nose is red. But my nose typically goes red anyways. Well, and also I'm perimenopause, so I'm constantly blowing my nose. So that does not help anything either.
You're the YouTube video guy? I mean, I do videos for YouTube.
Him or me?
Okay, let's see. Go back here and see if this works.
Somebody said that video that you did of the Uvalde troll drove me insane.
Yeah, he
Hey,
and they won't ever say it with their showing their face. Hello, kindly.
Hello, kindly. Got to keep Tom employed. That is 1 bazillion% the truest words that have ever been spoken.
What exactly is a real job? I don't know. I guess I'm still waiting to get one. My dad told me I would never had a real job when I landscaped, and now that I content and create, create content. Everybody's like, that's not a real job.
Okay, but I do think.
Is that your dad? Yep, that's exactly right. That's my dad.
Whoever said that, you should go check out my last.
Or maybe they mean you, and they're asking you if I'm your dad. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. No, my dad is, I don't know, fucking a day stripper.
Where do I find the content that I feature? It's basically the news. It's everything that's happening in the news and the insanity that's going on in the country and in the world. It's just, I don't have to go looking far for it. It kind of just falls in your lap every day.
Also, I send him stuff.
Oh, my glasses are fucked up.
Well, they're also filthy.
They've been filthy. So nothing is moving to LinkedIn today via repurpose.
Okay. Hello, Trent.
It's aggravating. Do you guys have kiddos?
Magnolia.
4 kids.
Magnolia, your father just liked one of my videos for the first time ever, like 2 weeks ago. So don't even tell me about shit. The number of times that I send him a video and then, I don't know, 5 minutes later, he sends me a video and I open it up because I watch his videos and it's the same fucking video I had sent. Like, constantly does that to me. What are you doing over there? Pretending.
I'm working on workflow while you bitch.
Yeah, that sun is blinding, man.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what would help that?
What? What that?
Explain
it. What happened? What helped? Come on.
Turning your desk around.
She wants me to completely rearrange my office now and put my desk in that corner with those windows in my face.
Conley, I know we married the same man.
I sure wish I was 25 again, being 70 now. Love your content. Agree 100% that 2 people.
I don't know that I want to be 25 again, man. Not, I'm going to tell you right now, not in this timeline. No fucking way in hell.
No. No. No, I can't imagine being in my 20s in this era and being in the dating game and having your entire life open to the world.
Wait, what did you say? I stopped listening.
Doesn't matter.
No, I was reading something. You could just pull the curtains closed, and the answer is no. I can't. No, you can't, because it still sometimes peaks between there, and it just is. It's not a good look. And I'm telling you right now, if he put it behind him, the natural sun would be at his face.
So yeah, let's draw attention to this.
Tom, it's just better lighting, okay?
Go on.
And if you cut your fucking beard, you wouldn't look like you're 110.
Well, I don't care about looking 110.
Okay, well then what does it matter what we're highlighting or not highlighting? Your face is fine.
Go on.
But he has a ton of artwork behind him that you guys are missing out on.
Aren't you glad we grew up with no internet? Yes, extraordinarily glad. Are you homeless? Yep, this is all green screen behind us. We don't actually have a home, but we do have an AI generator that can generate a green screen background to make it appear as if we're inside of a house. It's all an illusion, though.
Who's our favorite painter?
Bob Ross.
Do you hear that?
What?
The whole fucking house is vibrating.
From?
The car.
The car?
Outside. Somebody's car outside.
Is it music or like exhaust?
It's a bass.
Oh, okay. It's that same fucking whoever's playing that fucking.
Yeah.
Yep. We got one of them moved into the neighborhood somewhere with the fucking loud people.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Nobody on this block has ever been fucking loud.
Yeah, we're the quietest fucking block in the whole fucking subdivision. I do love Tom. He is hilarious. The problem I have with Tom is he doesn't show me the same respect. That's what the problem is. I'm just as funny as he is. And regarding the painter, that I wanted to answer that because there's a woman, I got to find her name on TikTok. She does these beautiful paintings, and it's like she uses like paint that shows up on black light. So when you look at it under a black light, it's a completely different painting. It's phenomenal.
So she paints with splooge.
Yeah,
To where it
that's what
shows
she
up under
says.
black light.
I'm well aware of what you were trying to say. It wasn't funny.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, we're not. We're hearing it a little bit at night, but it's just
Somebody
so.
moved into the neighborhood that plays their car
There's
radio
2 new people
very loud.
on. Yeah, and it's just like we're really quiet. I mean, like, it's not to say that people don't have parties or something on occasion, um, but it's just, and like nobody would bitch if you were having like a graduation party on it, like, and the music was going, nobody would complain. Um, but like this is just like on the daily. Could
Somebody's
you just
coming home from work and it's
right, just turn it down when you come into the neighborhood. That's all. Like
I got to
I can
call the
feel it
police
in my
on them, but
chest.
it's not worth calling the police on them. But it's it's like that. What the fuck?
Yes, I did get a new chair. It's fancy. It's one of those the arms so I can sit crisscross applesauce and the cats can sit here and it's got a footrest and yes, Denise, I will share it. Loud music is better than a fart box exhaust system. I don't know about that. Because if I have my windows shut and I just hear like the rumbling, I like even if you had a loud
Listen,
exhaust,
if it
that wouldn't
was
bother me. It just
well, we had the guy that lived across the street that started his truck at 5 o'clock, 4:30 every morning. Vroom, boom, 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 boom. You'd hear him. He doesn't live there anymore or doesn't drive that car. But we never called the cops on him. If this music was every day for 2 hours, yeah, then I would probably call somebody, or I would at least try to reach out to the person directly and go, "Hey, man, tone it down." It's just somebody coming home from work. It's just that you can hear it in the whole
okay,
fucking
but
neighborhood.
you should not be able to hear somebody's music should not be heard inside somebody else's house. Even if you had your car windows open.
I'm
It
not disagreeing with you. I'm
okay,
just saying
so
it's not called. Do you think it's worthy to call the cops on it?
yeah, I do.
Do you
But I'm
really?
pissed. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I like because I know I sound like a Karen right now. I don't I will tolerate so much fucking shit from my neighbors. But I don't want my house to be vibrating when you go through it. Through the fucking I'm like if I find out who it is, I don't know that I'm not going to be able to stop and go, "Do you know how fucking rude you are?" Yeah, I know I'm being a Karen about this, but it makes me enraged how fucking pissed off I am right now about that.
She's
It,
not going to be happy until we have 98 acres of wooded land somewhere.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Could be out
Guys,
there with
I'm just
nobody.
telling you right now, I need you to share all these videos. I need you to we'll take you on the ride. Then I'll get chickens.
Kids just love 13-inch subwoofer. Yeah. Do you guys watch Eurovision? I don't even know what the fuck that
No, we
is.
don't watch any vision.
We're blind. We're hearing. We're seeing impaired.
So somebody said maybe I should get a soundproof room. So I literally have to like go into a special room for them not to like
Yes, Renee. This is your special room. Don't worry about the padding on the wall. It's all going to be okay. This is your special room.
David, I am
Didn't learn how
miserable.
to scroll, Dave.
I mean, am I pissing you off, David?
It's all good, man. There are other
Because
lives.
I'm just bitching. Guess what I'm going to do when I'm done with this live? I'm going to take the rest of my edible. I'm going to get some chocolate and I'm going to pack so I can go see my daughter and my grandson.
I
And
have
guess who I
shorts.
won't be thinking about is you.
I have shorts, underwear, and socks in my backpack. I got to throw some shirts in there today.
Yeah.
And then when
What
the
shirt are
time
you going to wear
comes,
to meet your grandson, Tom?
Grateful Dead. What do we got here?
Yeah, Maggie, here's the deal. We work better under pressure. Okay. So the other thing is like, your dad likes wearing certain things. So we had like it was kind of the end of the shirt cycle. So we had to wash all of the shirts and then kind of figure out what we were gonna wear and stuff like that. But I mean, also it would have taken us all of 15 minutes to throw a bag together.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as how do I pack my shirts, I lay them flat, fold them in half flat, and roll them.
Yep.
And he glides right out in the hallway.
Conley, well, see, here's the thing. I have like all of our what are those things called? Like our toiletries. So I have a toiletry bag that we can take when we go to Indiana and stuff. So it's like, my contacts, my like a mini saline solution, Tom's beard oil, shampoo, conditioner, and body soap. I have like I don't trust the hotels. I'm just afraid that like something's gonna be in it and whatever. Um
Boogity, boogity,
and
boogity.
like whatever, Tom. Q-tips and Tide sticks and like all of those things that we always need, right? But I always have to pack my glasses and if I need feminine things like those always have to be packed because I use a cup. What else? I mean, so it's just really putting clothes together. And I mean, I'm really simple. I just need a pair of jean shorts and
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
a
Thank you very
t-shirt.
much.
So I cannot bring Clyde down, sweetheart. There's no fucking way in hell I am going to be able to drive 2 hours with your grandmother, and your sister and Clyde in the car. No, I can't do it. I cannot do it
That's
sober.
not a thing. That's not a thing. No, Clyde. You can't get Clyde to the other side of town in the car without him going hoarse from barking. Okay, so Denise asked if I was going to do my Taco Tuesday live. Everything for the next 2 weeks is up in the air. It's. I'm going to say this highly doubtful, but everything is up in the air because we got to go down to Peoria. Our grandbaby's being born, and then before the end of the week, our son is in Orlando competing in the national history meet. So, like, everything fucked up right now.
Conley,
Everything.
the toiletries are hard to, especially like when you use full size. Even like when Tom used to be of the theory, just pack the whole bottle. It was a fucking disaster all the time with this guy. Anyways, I finally convinced him. So like, because we typically check one bag. So most of our toiletries go that way.
The national history beat is what he's competing in.
Maggie, I'm not freezing on my end. It may be a
You
two,
froze.
sweetheart.
You froze just a couple of short
Oh,
seconds. You're
okay.
fine overall. You know what happens if we go out of the room and come back in, then everything's fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah. Maggie turns 25 today. The baby's due Monday. Tommy's competing in the Nationals Friday.
Yeah, it's just, it is so. And
tomorrow's also
really,
the anniversary of Michelle.
yeah. And really, I
Um,
just need, like, really all I want is for Tom and I to be together all of the steps of the way, and we can't. And that's causing me a lot of anxiety.
but it's not like you're getting on a plane and going to another place. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's,
Well, I know, but I can handle. I'm fine. It's just I don't want it to be this way, and so it's just like there's just that longing for it to not be this way, and it's got to be this way.
you know what it
I just
feels
don't
like?
like
It
it.
feels like the maze of old when we were
Yeah,
going in two different directions.
yeah, and
Because these fucking kids kept having shit going on in 19 different directions. Thank God Lily isn't graduating this fucking year.
next year.
I know it's
But
next
Tommy's
year.
graduating this year. Like literally,
Yeah, Tommy's graduates when we get back from Orlando. Then he graduates.
I think we have to have. I really do think we have to have a graduation party for Lily, because we did not have one for high school, and I know she she had said she didn't want one. We were like, okay, and then I thought, well, maybe we could do a little something. And then Michelle died, and it was like, yeah, there's like, we can't do anything. But I kind of feel
Magnolia, I plan on coming down sometime in June. Busting her balls.
okay.
Because
Well,
she's got to know when I'm coming down. I don't know when I'm coming down. Probably sometime on Monday. But you tell me when you're going to start actively being in labor, and I'll tell you when I'm coming down.
Mags, we're just trying to balance it because we have to have a dog sitter too, for Clyde.
I'm trying to minimize the amount of time I have to have somebody here with Clyde, rather than just going, hey, come here on Monday, and then you lined up laboring for 24 hours.
Yeah, and plus
Which
Tommy
is
has
not
bowling.
unprecedented.
No, and Tommy has bowling Monday night. So and we're still obligated to get him to do to the things that he's agreed to do. So it's just a fucked up day. That's right, Conley. Sometime between right now and the baby being born. And also, if you're going to labor right now, your dad is going to have to drive me because there's no way.
Yes, another grandbaby. Like literally any day between. She's set to be induced very, very, very early on Monday morning. So if she doesn't go into labor between now and then, there it is. Favorite preferred comic book hero? Batman, all the way. Magnolia, you got to listen to what your mom said, boo. There's a lot. Tommy's got bowling Monday night. It's night one of his summer league. So I need to figure out how to juggle everything once I know what your body is doing. I have no answers for you as to when I'm coming down, when Bubby's coming down, when any of that's happening. Here's what I know: your mom, Grammy, and sister are going to be down tomorrow. Beyond that, when your
Ashley will
body
be there
tells me
Monday
to
morning.
move, that's when I move.
Ashley will be there Monday morning because she's 2 or 3 hours away. So
this is Renee. This is my wife, Renee. Yeah, Ashley's coming up tomorrow or Monday. She's coming up Monday morning.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what time, but she intends on traveling while you're doing some laboring is what her intention is. I think she can be there in 3 hours.
If your shit starts moving rapidly on Monday morning, I'm going to throw Tommy in the car. We're going to run down there, and I'm going to run him back for his bowling if I have to. Or I'm going to run down there and leave him behind and have the friends of the family grab him, take him to bowling, bring him back, see if Grammy can't swing by. Well, no, she'll be in.
Us.
Yeah, she'll be down there. So it's all in the air. It's all leave it to you to fuck shit up, Magnolia. Leave it to
And
you.
like it's literally his first day of summer league, and summer league only goes until the middle of August. So
Mm-hmm. But no matter what, once I get him down there, I got to get his ass back here for a flight early in the morning on
on
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Like early in the morning, we're leaving with the cars picking us up at like 5:30.
Yeah, and that's if I don't go to do that. So I need a wife. That's what I need. It's supposed to be less work when they're older, Tom.
So
Less
I'm just
work.
asking. I'm asking the question because I honestly don't know. So they plan on inducing her sometime on Monday. It there's no way it's still going on by the time we're getting on a plane on Thursday, right?
No, I
No,
doubt
it
it.
doesn't. It doesn't last that long. Okay.
No, because I don't think they're not going to send her into active labor and just let it go on forever and ever. I mean, because they
Is
would
who
at some
single?
like they did with me. Um,
They let you go about
like
a
they
day.
well, no, I lost my train of thought.
They don't let you go
Oh
forever once they
no,
induce you.
no, okay. So, but they started my pitocin at 3 o'clock on the 15th, 3 p.m. And then at noon, they broke my water because I was only at 4 centimeters. And when I went in there to be induced, I was at almost 2 centimeters.
Okay.
So I was not moving at all. But also, they made me like you sat like you laid in bed and labored. Like her doctor's going to encourage her to move, get up and move as long as he's tolerating it. They're assuming your wife. You mean your wife or someone else? I'm not sure. Is there an epidural planned? I mean, I think I don't think she's opposed to it. Um, I think she's gonna do whatever's best for her. So
Did you say you're taking your computer with you?
I thought I had to really, because I mean, I might need you to do the titles or like if you could do the what's the word I'm looking for? Thumbnails. If I give you the thumbnail information,
Okay.
did you do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it. It just is going to take forever because it's going to be on my, you know,
You bounce from two back and forth two screens. Yeah.
well, yeah, because I'm 5 different screens forever. You don't know what it takes to do a video. Like it's not like hard in the sense of like I'm typing or what it's copying and pasting and letting it process to paste it back to download it so that I can upload it into YouTube and then select the
I made 51 videos today, and my wife just said to me on a live, "You don't know what it takes to make a video."
oh, I fucking said it and I'll say it again. Because I made 5 today.
whoa,
And I put together a hummingbird feeder and I got it
whoa, whoa,
online.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Not just a hummingbird feeder,
I
a
just said I got it
camera.
online. Yeah. A camera hummingbird feeder. I put together a 6 globe hummingbird feeder.
Oh, you put those together today.
Uh huh. I hung out with my nephew and my sister.
How's he doing?
He's doing great. And then I fixed Poppy's watch. Oh, and they put together their grill themselves.
Does it work?
They don't know because they didn't get a propane tank. Because Menards was out. And then we had to talk about what the different options were for. Remind me to tell you about Ken. We had to talk about what the different options were of what kind of tanks and where, like, what a refill entails versus going to like Camp World to get it filled. And what time would be the best time for him to go to Camping World to get it filled?
By the highway?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because the earlier you go, I don't know, it's the gas is more dense, so you can get more for your. I, I don't know, because I was like, you just
He's
pay per
measuring. He's
gallon.
measuring the gas.
But he also wants to have the
Maximizing that dollar.
yes. He also wants to have a valve to tell him like how much is in there. And
How
he
much is
goes,
it? Yeah.
do you have one of those? I go, oh, I used to. And then Tom traded it in for a blue rhino and it's gone. And he's like,
Oh, was it on one of the ones I traded in?
yeah.
Okay.
Remember your dad bought it. Your dad bought it from Costco. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And he was like, I'll get it filled. And it gave him something to do. So it was great. And then when he died and you were like, I got to go get these filled, that's something my dad used to do. And so you went to Walgreens and you gave him all of our tanks and we got. Anyways, Ken.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Good.
So he asked me about the plates, remember yesterday or the day before?
Mm-hmm.
So, because he wanted custom plates and he had just gotten his renewal. And so he was like, I have to, he goes, well, how do I get this and like still have current plates? And I was like, you gotta go to the DMV. And then the DMV, because he told me that his plates were due in July. Yeah, July. But it must have been August because he says, he goes, they told me if it's more than 60 days out, I gotta do it online. So he went all the way to the DMV for them to tell him that he had to do it online. And so the neighbor across the street had to help him. And he got the license plates say KBDM Ken Baby, because that's what Dar used to call him. Dar and their last name. Because she'll always be with him in the car.
I'm going to check out what I need to do to track your license plate. Because I'm not touching that. Nope. No fucking way.
Tom did a
No.
video already about Chud the Builder being arrested. I think they're up already, right?
Yes. If you have your registration number and a registration ID and a PIN, we can track where your license plates are.
I don't know what the PIN is. How would I know a PIN?
It might have it on the registration. I don't know.
Well, that's in the car.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You could go have Bubba get it. Mags, I was not gonna. Grammy's got the rings right now. I didn't think you guys wanted them right now, but I can ask her to bring them. What?
I said nothing's going to happen to the rings. They're safe. Are you done with the longs?
No.
How late are you? We have been going for 34 minutes.
That's it.
Went to Hardee's the other day. First time went to Hardee's in 30 years.
Oh.
The last time I was at, I liked Hardee's. I used to enjoy hitting Hardee's back in the day when I was in high school. Well, when I was supposed to be in high school. What is this? Plant a seed, read. summer reading kickoff event at the local library, carnival games, balloon art,
Did Tommy
airbrush tattoos.
submit his check or whatever for the, what do you call it? For the DVD? Might kill us, cat. I mean, not really, but it's like, okay, so the junior high, the 8th graders, they all submit pictures and you pick one from when you're a little kid and then one. Okay. I forgot to remind him this morning, yesterday. But anyways, it's, and then a picture from like any time and then a picture from 8th grade. And they put it all in a slideshow for everybody. It's just, it's nice to have like, like it's an interactive, what do you call it? Slideshow, of all the kids you went to school with. And a lot of these kids he went to school with, all the way from 8th grade or from kindergarten. So it's just, I don't know. It's something that Tom always wanted for his kids, was just like a very solid, stable. They started school in the like in kindergarten and they went all the way through if possible. That was always our goal. That was his goal. It was how I lived. So, oh God, besides quilting, any hobbies like stamping, scrapbooking? Oh God, all of it. I have an embarrassingly large amount of paper and scrapbooking stuff and stamps in my basement that I have not touched in probably 10 years. And
It's detached smoky in here.
yeah.
Okay, let me
Anyways,
find this
I
email.
we have
Occupy the
until
people.
Monday, Tom.
I know, but he
So
might not be there Monday. So I'm going to email her.
anyways, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, my scrapbooking stuff. So I have come to terms that this year, I think it's Bettenhouse, Tom. That this year
It's not.
is the year that I'm Minizuski. This is the year that I need Peterson. This was going to be the year that I have to purge that stuff. I have to let go of it. Magnolia, don't even talk about books like that, girlfriend, because you were all up everybody's ass about books. Well, and Mags, did you get books from your aunt? Anyways, so sorry that we're handling all of our personal shit here. I'm sure this is riveting for you guys, isn't it? How's the weekend going? It is going great. What kind of books? I like. So I used to.
Memoirs?
Yes. I do like kind of chick lit, kind of, Bridget Jones kind of ish. And I also love me a good Danielle Steele. And that is like a guilty pleasure. They all have the same format and they all just suck me in and I just want to be them all the time. Book from who? Danielle Steele. I love her. Anyways, but I also like I don't know, chick lit, just fun stuff. But then I loved Hunger Games, Harry Potter. Um,
Now, what was I going to go?
Casual Vacancy by Raleigh. It's an excellent book. A Thousand Splendid Suns. Tom's book is available on Amazon for
2 books.
Download on Kindle. Oh, and Nick's wife, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she brought books, but I couldn't remember. I don't know. Yeah, they're like Mind Candy. Yeah, it's just kind of easy, and it just puts you in a place that I'm never gonna be, but it's gentler on the mind.
Oh, Denise, you can. It's just it might take me a minute to get to it. So I'm assuming you guys have done everything that you need to do to prep the room and be ready to receive. Your mom has baby shower round 2 in the back of her car.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I going to do? Or was I going to say?
I don't know. Only 2 more have come over so far, Tom.
Which gives you a total of how many?
Hold on.
The Dresden Files, a badass wizard living in Chicago. Interesting.
25. I like books.
I did 28.
Also, okay. I also like books that are from like the
Western
1920s,
Massachusetts.
like 1920s to like 1960s, 1970s, kind of war period pieces, not period, but like just that whole early 1900s.
Back to what I was saying. They got airbrush tattoos and like face painting and shit at the library on June 13th. I want to go get a Mike Tyson.
We're gonna scare all the kids, man.
Carnival games and trivia. I fucking rock at trivia. Can you imagine me with a Mike Tyson just smoking kids in trivia all fucking day?
Yep, that would be great.
They got balloon art and a bounce house. You participate in a community mural. I'm just saying. Things to do, options.
Yeah, I know, Tom.
They're playing the movie National Treasure.
Are you like on the library board or something now that you're?
No, they send you out the newsletter. Look at that. New library gear.
Tom, how much do we pay for library this year?
In our taxes? I don't remember. Why?
This is what our money is getting us.
Well, now you got me wondering.
Do I want a farm? Yeah, a little bit. Here's the thing.
How much you said for library?
Okay, but Tom getting excited about all this shit, he's not gonna go to it.
$84.57.
I mean, I had
Like,
friends. I had a friend who had little kids
you had friends?
one time. She hasn't spoken to me in a hot minute.
Back when
Anyways,
you was just a wheelhouse?
yeah, her oldest was Lily's age. And then she had one that was like 3 or 4 years younger than them. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to fucking say.
Really? You lost it that quickly?
Yeah, I did.
You were mid-sentence.
I know. I got distracted.
What the fuck distracted you in the middle of your sentence?
Clyde.
Oh my God. You had a
He's
friend
so cute.
once.
Yeah, I know exactly who I was talking about, but I can't remember what I was trying.
Library? We were talking about how much
Ah,
we paid for the library.
she literally
Ding!
was there. She was
Yeah,
literally there 3
illumination.
times a week. I was fascinated by it. It was like, dude, don't you get bored? She goes, "No, we go to story time." And okay, hold on. I can't get the thing in.
He's barking at you because you're all animated.
No, I think he's got to go out, which is what distracted me in the first place. Did you gotta go outside? Phil?
Tell you what distracted me, that fucking light bulb coming on over your head. So, how's your mom and them?
What'd you say?
I was entertaining our guest, dear.
Got it.
I said what blinded me was that light bulb coming on, or distracted me was that light bulb coming on over your head just then.
It was on before.
No, when you figured out what it was you were talking about. Never mind, it's out again. Never mind. It's no longer a distraction. It course corrected rapidly. God damn. Fucking A.
Oh my god.
Missed it by that much.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, my stomach
Jesus
hurts.
fucking Christ. Any hoodles. How much does Maggie's pregnancy mirror or remind you of your pregnancy with her?
Being miserable. Yeah. Just being miserable, being pregnant, being exhausted.
But as we approach like the go date, is it very
Oh,
like did you guys
no, it's not at all what I experienced at all.
okay.
Mine was like I ended up with preeclampsia. But like
Yeah,
remember
but I'm
they
talking
said
like did you start laboring naturally or did they induce you?
they induced me because I had preeclampsia, Tom. Like I could have had a stroke and died. Did you know how serious it was? I don't think you did because I didn't.
No. No. But
Yeah,
so
like they
they
just
induced you and you
underestimated it. Like so bad. Like I'm baffled but in which they weren't urgent about it. Now that I know about it. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. Like he told me to go home and rest. So I went home and I painted the baby's I painted Maggie's room,
mhm,
but I just sat on the floor.
you and Michelle.
Right. I sat on the floor. Michelle did whatever I couldn't reach. And I thought that was me relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I was like, well, I'm sitting. So, like, that's relaxing, right? It was not what he was getting at all. Like, he had to clarify to me that he said, I need you to go home and eat bonbons and sit. You can get up to go pee, and that's it.
Good thing you aren't a T-Rex, Renee. I now know you're live and I'm here. I'm not here, but I'm here. You okay, Amanda? Kind of going through some shit tonight? Why does your light and when you record your content want to turn off? That's you. Your light keeps turning off, I think.
What light? Oh, it's because it's my screen.
The light that's on her face while she's live is her
Yeah,
computer
this
screen.
side here is my screen. That side is a lamp.
Going through a bag of Pineapple Express moon rock. Okay, that explains it.
It's gonna be a good day.
It sounds like it already is a good day.
This is also very true.
I have very little recollection of most of it, man.
Of what?
EBP AIM says Tom looks like he has no recollection of this. I
I
experience it and then I move on.
Tom, the number of times I go, don't you remember when the kids did? And he's like, no, don't remember it. Just
I know my kids now in the moment. I don't remember half the shit they did. I got them. I see them. I see them now and what they're doing now.
But
And
even
then
then, like,
tomorrow,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, then tomorrow you're gonna forget about it. That's why it's like amazing to me that he is able to like understand and process politics so much, but he has no clue what's happening like in the immediate. He just he just living out in this world. Yes, I basically I was. I only could like half my body from my butt up, you know. Tie his shoe. He does love politics. Yeah, yeah, I do. I can remember fucking songs from Brownies, which was 35 years ago. Good Lord, more than 35 years ago, like 40-ish years ago. A little bit of object permanence, yeah. A little ADHD. Yeah, that's what it is
Ladies
for
and
Tom.
gentlemen, shitty frozen pizza.
Is that what I smell? Yes, it is what I smell.
Okay, let's see here. Do I have my scheduling sheets set up?
Okay, well, I'm finishing the last two now.
Okay.
And
Fucking hell yeah, shitty pizza. These are Red Barons.
are they? Oh, they're not the Costco ones.
No, these are the ones that the Red Barons I think that we got for Tommy.
I get it. Yeah. Hey, we have enough dog food, right?
For about a week or so. We're going to need to do something as soon as we get back from Orlando.
Yeah. All right.
And if you don't go and you get back up here before us, then maybe something there.
No, they didn't microwave it. Tommy is a pro at making frozen pizza. He makes it 3 times a week.
Mhm.
Otherwise, he will. He makes frozen pizza, and then whatever he doesn't eat, he puts in
He
a
bags
bag.
up and he
He
goes
puts
back and eats it.
he eats it the next day. He puts it in the air fryer.
And he's never had like one of those I think he had it for like a brief period, but he's never done it with like one of those countertop pizza ovens. It's always old school conventional in the oven.
Yeah.
Not even like air fryer shit.
No. And he'll do pizza rolls or bagels sometimes.
But he counts the pizza rolls
Yep.
to make sure that he's
The
got an
tism,
equal
my
number
lord.
for each.
It's the tism, my lord. Oh.
Anyway, yeah, that's what we paid for our library. We paid $84.57. Last year, we paid $81.82. The biggest portion of our tax bill is for our elementary school, which
That's
rings in at
fascinating.
um $2,504.93.
Okay, so but I do have a question.
Yeah,
It's really more than the high school, huh?
it is. Our high school district is $1,722.53 for the
I
year.
wonder why they don't get to tax at the same rate that Gina does.
And our next biggest bill after the two school districts is the fire district at 719.
Okay. But
After that you drop all the way down to Will County at 375, Village of Shanahan at 428, the Park District gets 260, and the community college gets 203. Everything after that's under $100 for the year.
I think $260 for our park district is phenomenal.
Well, it really is. And I have to think that the $2,500 a year that goes to the school district, the elementary school district, that they wind up giving us most of that back every 2 years. They got to be building one hell of a nice little nest egg to be able to do things with.
Yeah, but here's now what I'm thinking though is they get Shanahan gets more money because it's K through 8 that they're covering versus the high school, which is just the 4. But so is it half maybe? So like
2,500 and 1,700.
no, it's not. Well, it's close. I mean, interesting, fascinating.
But yeah, I mean, out of our tax bill, you're looking at over $4,000 of it to those two schools out of the overall 6,400 that we pay. That's what we pay a year in taxes, $6,476.36.
I think we got it pretty good. Man.
Here's my guess. Given the rate of increase that we've seen over the 20 years that we've been in the house,
Yeah.
my guess is that by the time we hit the age where we could freeze our property taxes, we're going to be about 10 grand a year.
Do we both have to be 65?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me Google that.
Okay, Tom Powell will not be president, just for the record.
Oh yeah, that's not fucking happening.
Hello, Amy. We can freeze our taxes once you're it's it's a senior citizens freeze. So your taxes can't go above this that rate at that point. As long as you make under $65,000 a year. I mean, there's certain stipulations that you have to meet. 2 years homestead, and we've lived here for 22 years.
Oh, there's a income cap on that?
Yeah. You think it's more than that now? I mean, that's what it is in Will County. My parents just looked into it. They can apply for it in January.
My
And
computer
my
is moving extraordinarily slow.
Tom, somebody wants to know if you have ever turned down a landscape job because it was a ridiculous request. And have you ever done a job knowing it would be a flop?
Well, I've refused to do things in landscaping because I knew they weren't going to work, or I didn't want to be held liable when they didn't work. Did I turn down because it was ridiculous? I've turned down work because there was no way I was qualified or skilled enough to do it. I got called one time for a guy that had a house on a lake south of us. He just bought the house, and the entire house was ever so slightly subsiding into the lake, and he wanted retaining walls built here, there, and everywhere to support the entirety of the house. And I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that, dude, because that needed to be done when we were building it. And I don't have the equipment to go back and reverse engineer this shit after the fact. Nor am I going to be the person that puts my name on a wall that ultimately doesn't work and causes your house to slip into this fucking lake.
No, that had to be
So,
engineered. I mean, like,
yeah. No fucking way I was just winging that shit. Listen, I can wing a retaining wall with the best of them. I've
I
done
know
it.
you can. I've
Not
watched
like
it.
that. First half was due yesterday. Ours is escrowed. EBP, thank you.
Okay.
What we pay in local taxes is the same as your mortgage for the year? 6,400?
All right, you got 25 longs. That's all I have right now.
Interesting. I gotta see which ones. Can I look at them real quick?
Yeah.
We get a bill from the county in the mail. Yeah, well, yeah, so do I. I got a bill here. Right here, but it's also handled through our mortgage. Contact. I just found a joint, time to smoke. It turns out it was in my hand the whole time. Amanda's going through some stuff tonight that it's unfortunate.
My fingers are chilly.
Yeah, it's always the last place you look. Cosmic, haven't we all? You guys got us for a few more minutes. If you have any subjects you would like to touch on before we go get ourselves something sweet and retire for the evening, we're going to retire.
I cannot do these shorts tonight right now.
What the fuck, lady?
It's hard to get good help, Tom. Sorry.
It's one of the biggest struggles as a small business owner
I'm sorry.
is finding quality people that are capable of getting the job done.
Yeah.
And
Well, I've worked more than 8 hours today. I was on the clock. I did
And
videos, and then my mom off. That's it. That I only have enough capacity for one house.
oh,
No,
I gotcha.
grandbaby has not arrived yet.
You're welcome, Amy.
Did a shitload of errands today.
You get what you
Oh,
pay
Lord,
for. That's what I'm
thanks.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All
thank
I'm
you.
saying is she ain't winning no fucking employee of the month awards over here. I had to schedule a chat with her original trainer. Have a chat with the lad, figure out what the fuck went wrong. So Renee ran this facility, and she had a guy that was like
He
he
was,
ran the outside for she ran the inside and generally speaking the whole facility, but he ran the outside.
I told him what I
And
needed him to do, and then he would figure out how to accomplish it.
but she was the
We had
bottom
a
line,
great
right?
working relationship. Yes.
She ran the facility, and he
But
used to
when
joke that
we
this was
first
her.
started, we both started the same company, and he was just like an outside spotter truck driver, and I was a merchandiser's assistant, which is just basically like a accounting assistant then in the grain industry. So like we were new like newbies, you know what I was 29 ish, 28, 28, 29, 29. I was 29 when I started there. I think he was 27 or 26. So go ahead.
I don't even remember what I was saying now. So
You
you
said
finish
my
the story.
original trainer.
You finish the story.
Anyways, so he would come in the office and he would say, how's my
Go
favorite
shower, Maggie.
secretary?
Love you, honey.
Night Max. He would say, how's my favorite secretary? And I would just laugh because I know he was just busting my balls, right? He was a spotter truck. Like he had nothing, it just, anyways. Um, and so we just,
Nothing that he could fucking bust like hold over her.
no, he wasn't my boss or anything. But like we had a lot of interaction because I had to get stuff loaded and in like a certain order. So we would discuss what that production looked like and everything else. And um, it didn't take long for me to prove that like I was smart and he could trust me. And we became, I mean, I would friends at work. Um, like when he bought his first house, he's like, how do I like? I helped him, like, walked him through, like, yes, you have to put earnest money down, and stuff like that, and what lawyer to get, and those kind of things. So, anyways, then he would when he got promoted, and so did I. So we were both in management then, and he would just he would still call me his favorite secretary. And like on admin assistant day, he'd be like, I brought you cookies or whatever, just busting my balls all the time. And so then when I left the industry, I left him. He was like, he would call Tom and be like, man, I can't find a good secretary anymore. Or Tom would tell him, like, she really sucks. And he'd be like, I'll train her again. Yeah, he was a spotter truck driver. Yeah. No, it was just meant to be funny. I mean, even when I was his boss, he would tell me, "Man, they don't make secretaries like you used to be." Like,
Nope.
just he is still with that company. He is. I'm very I'm happy that he was able to maintain his employment there. But they don't deserve him.
Hello from South Central New York State. Where am I at? 2 o'clock on the 18th.
Happy 60th birthday. Oh, we had custom software that we used to
David, hello.
track chassis and commodity and both at
Load link.
both companies. Yeah. But we would load 150 containers a day. I mean, like, we were a high volume facility.
And that's the facility she ran. When we had our trucking company, we leased out to a carrier that procured the work. So like we weren't searching down loads. We were just supplying a truck to somebody who did. Okay, red, yellow. God damn it, YouTube, stop hiding the fucking comments. I was on the load broker site. Okay.
What did a general warehouse person make there? Guys, this was 2005. Like 1675, maybe 17. It was decent money for the time, but I mean, they weren't they worked a shit ton of overtime. Because I mean,
Say that.
that's
Who are you?
just
Whose salaries are you talking about again?
the outside guys, the spotter truck drivers.
Gotcha.
I mean, they worked a gazillion hours. I mean, they started at 7 a.m. and even at that facility when I first started, like when I first started, we were loading 30, 40, 50 containers a day, but we were doing upwards of 100 during like peak. We made $9.5 million that year. We fucking, oh my, Tom, remember how much I used to work?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I would start work at 6 o'clock in the morning and I would come home at 6 o'clock at night, put the kids to bed at 7:30 and then go back to work. No, we did agriculture, so animal feed.
Okay, here's the
Is your fan going?
Yes, why?
Oh, it's blowing across your microphone.
Oh, is it? Is that better?
No, still happening. But whatever.
Okay.
Oh, Canadian drivers back to Canada. We couldn't do interstate. It was considered. Oh, God.
Yeah, the interstate commerce between the United States and Canada right now is kind of pissing me the fuck off.
Why?
Well,
Oh,
because I can't send a fucking pizza to my fucking friend in fucking Canada.
yeah. Does anybody know if we can bring a pizza? Like physically bring them a pizza?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's some fucking bullshit right there. I can't send a fucking pizza to a friend in Toronto? Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking crazy.
No, DHL can't do it. Every which way. Like, I think I might be able to do it as a hazardous shipment with dry ice, but there's still question if they would accept the pizza.
It's something about the cheese and shit on the pizza that Canada doesn't want. Which is like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think that you can bring packaged food, but not fresh fruits and vegetables, right? Like,
That's what I thought. But I mean, fuck me, man. You try getting one of these fucking people to take a fucking frozen pizza across the border. You thought I was asking them to fucking strap pounds of weed to their fucking legs and walk
we're
across the
not
border.
asking anybody to do that. Don't ever, ever, ever do that. It's bad for your life.
It's bad for your life. It's good for the for-profit prison system, though.
Right? That fucking video that you did where
Yeah.
they were talking about how it benefits the prison. How fucking disgusting.
How much labor can we get out of this prisoner? How much labor can we get out of this prisoner? That's fucking insane that that's a metric that's being used to determine sentencing. And for the conversation to go to, we need to replace the current prison population because they're aging out and we need this labor. It's not labor, man. That's not the way this works. Shit's fucking crazy.
Kindly, it is pizza. It's good fucking pizza too, I might add.
What are you talking about? The Chicago pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy that we can't get. And I'm wondering if we could get it in there normally, but because of the administration we have right now, it's 7 kinds of fucked up. Because that's really gonna fucking aggravate me. You think they would search the car if you went in with pizzas in the car?
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think it's like if you're just bringing pizza, like, I mean, you can bring food over.
Just my wife and I crossing the border with some frozen pizzas. It's gonna be okay. Everybody look the other way. Walmart just did a recall on frozen pizza because of I read a headline. Do you know what kind?
It's probably Walmart brand. Oh,
I'm wondering if it isn't just like what is
it's
their
got to be
brand
their
called?
brand. Great value.
Great Value, yeah. You say they're ranch?
Huh?
Bribe them with Portillo's? Bribe who? This
Right.
is my
We
wife.
can't even fucking send Portillo's either. We were going to send all kinds of shit up to her. But I think it's going to be cheaper getting Tom an airplane ticket.
An airplane ticket.
Yeah. Strap the pizzas to you. It'll be fine.
There we go. I'm just going to start smuggling pizzas into Canada. It's our new
No,
racket.
I think you could just go in with them.
We got to come up with a name and a logo. Paisan's Pizza Express.
Yes, I am
Crazy.
his beautiful wife.
I'm going to wind up spending 3 years in a Canadian prison over fucking Chicago deep dish
Okay, but think of the
that I don't
stories
even
I'll be
fucking
able to
eat.
tell. Think of the
What'd you
stories
say?
we'll be able to tell. Think of the stories I'll be able to tell.
Oh yeah, it's going to make for incredible content. It's going to be a never-ending plethora of profitable content while I waste away in a fucking Canadian prison. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have it made. You're going to move all your sewing equipment here. Yep.
Where am I going to do sewing in your office?
I don't know. I'll be in prison.
It's not big enough.
That see you can convert your quilting content into quilting content slash homage to the old man with the guitar in the background, and people are like, oh, that's what happened to that motherfucker. She did away with him. Gotcha. So this is his channel now. Okay, it's all quilting content. You hear about this fucking? Did you see this video I made about this goddamn used car dealer? This fucking scumbag piece of shit.
I did not see it. Yes, I do have a channel. It's Renee Violet Powell. But I just to tell you that it's just usually me being a fucking cranky bitch.
A cranky bitch?
A cranky bitch. And there's a lot of trolls on YouTube. And they like to come for my content. So I just point out what pieces of shit they are. Kindly, of course.
This person says, how far are we from people creating content while still in prison? I don't know. I think you might be able to see it coming up real soon here with Chud the Builder. I think, oh boy, I did a video today of what he's looking at.
Thanks,
All
Connie.
in. Chud the Builder has 4 counts against him. Count 1, 15 to 60 years. Count 2, 6 years minimum. Count 3, 3 to 15. Count 4, 3 to 15. So right now, he is looking at 27 to 96 years in prison if convicted on all counts. His best case scenario would be 27 years in a state penitentiary. He done fucked up.
Oh, I kindly, it's just I only acknowledge them once. And then I just let them they get very aggravated then.
The internet says S&T provisions shipped to Canada. S&T
Yeah,
provisions.
you can try.
Thank you very much, Chris, for the one and only donation of the evening. Coming in right before we're getting ready to wrap up. Chud the Builder should
Jim,
go out like the.
two
Oh,
of the
Jesus Christ.
counts are they mandatory 6 years, no getting out for good
No,
behavior.
I'm sorry. One of them is mandatory
One.
6. He's got 2 counts that are equal size felonies that are 3 to 15 years apiece. He's got 1 enhanced count that, if convicted, it's a 6-year minimum, mandatory minimum, and he has to serve 100% of that. And count 1, attempted murder, is 15 to 60. So on the short end, if convicted on everything, 27 years. If he's convicted on everything and sentenced to the max, 96 years. He's 27 years old. There's a woodpecker going to town outside your window. Set up a GoPro camera and record him and put it on YouTube. You'll make $1 billion.
It's my favorite content.
Yeah, it does serve him right. We're talking about Mr. Darkhawk. We're talking about Chud the Builder. He is a live streamer. The reason why he live streams is because he can't stay on any platform because of his content. And what he does is he walks around Memphis. He's a big white guy with long hair and like a porn stash, and he wears a cowboy hat and carries a pistol on his hip. And he walks up to black people in Memphis and he calls them the N-word. And he approaches it as, you guys believe in free speech, right? And then when they say yes, he says, so that I can say, and he says the N-word. And when they get offended, he goes, oh, what's your problem, N-word? And when they realize that they're being recorded, because there's a guy with them recording everything, they usually don't start any shit. And then he says that they're chimping out. Look at him; these N-words are chimping out, and that's his whole content. He live streams that. Well, he got into an altercation with a black guy in front of the courthouse, and the video that's surfaced of it shows this guy having words with Chud the Builder and Chud attacking this guy, and then it led into a shooting. They both had guns, and Chud shot the black guy. The black guy shot back at Chud, but Chud then accidentally shot himself, and Chud was arrested and charged with these 4 counts. The one that was enhanced to 6 years minimum was discharging your weapon in the act of a felony. They got it because it was a racial crime. It got enhanced, and the 15 to 60 is attempted murder. It would have been more had he actually killed the person that he had shot at.
So the
But
black
yeah,
guy's not getting charged with anything.
Not that
Can
I'm
you
aware
have
of as of now.
Can you have two people both committing crimes?
Yes, I believe you can. And also, Chud, at the time of this incident, he was already out on multiple bonds for multiple other crimes. The trials for which the cases for which he's awaiting.
He sounds like a miserable fucking human, but like
He really fucked
I
himself this
don't
time.
understand.
I don't think he's going to be able to claim self-defense. I don't think he's going to be able to claim stand your ground, even though it's a stand your ground to state, because they got him on video attacking this guy first. I think he's going to play hell with that stand your ground. I think he's going to do some years. Do I think he's going to do 27 years? God, I hope so, but I doubt it. I think maybe a couple of these charges get dropped. And he does like maybe 21, 22. Trump will probably pardon him. He can't. These are state charges. The governor of Tennessee could pardon him.
It's just
And I'll tell you what.
sad.
I'll tell you what. If he gets pardoned by the governor of Tennessee, he won't be alive a year afterwards because somebody's going to hunt him down. And it's a shame that that's what it would eventually come to, but that's what'll end up happening. You got to run. We got to run too. It's 8:30. By the way, we're going to be leaving rubber ducks at places that we go that are going to have little stickers underneath them with a QR code to my website. If you are somewhere and you find one of these ducks, go to my website. You'll see a spot where you can submit where you're from or who you are, where you found it, and even put a picture of it on there. So we're going to go get something sweet to eat, though. All right, guys? Take it easy.